Hello and welcome to DailyBytes with your host, Mr Bytes, and today we're something quite special for you guys, and it's called Revelations Online. It's a brand new game. It came out in China. I believe it's China. Yeah, China. China. Anyways, it came out in China about 4 months ago, and it's coming out in America in about 1 month, maybe 2, on closed beta. So you can go onto their website now. It's on my.com and they're hosting the game, and you get to sign up for closed beta now. And if I get any beta codes, I will be giving away, like always. That said, let's just go into the game, have a look around, and I'll talk about the classes in the game. Yeah, I was just woken up, so I'm a bit tired and a bit confused. Let's move my microphone. Okay, that's better. So there's how many classes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 classes. Each class has like 2 roles it can do. I will start with the class I'm playing once we load into the game. It takes a little while to load, but once it's in, it's pretty quick. Like I said before, this is a Chinese server, and I'm quite far away from the Chinese server, so connection isn't that great. I lag a little bit, but it's not my frames. My frames are fine. But sometimes when I don't lag at all, the game is pretty smooth. I'm using the English patch. If you want to know how to play this right now on Chinese server, just put in the comments below and I'll make a video on how to do that. Okay. I don't understand why the class sometimes looks like she's going to fall over when she walks, but yeah, that happens. As you can see, I'm at 57, 58 frames. Okay, so the Vanguard. Vanguard has a couple of gap closers. Once I get a high level, I'll have a total of 3 gap closers. One is a jump, which I currently have, which is there. And another one which I'll get to pull people to me, and I think there's a charge as well. The jump one I currently have knocks the target down for 3 seconds, so it makes some CC'd sort of thing. And then I have another skill which also knocks people down, and I think later on I get a stun. So I have 3 CCs, which is pretty cool. This class is designed to be a tank, so as you can see, has a shield. When you're in this mode, your movement speed and with dive distance while you're in combat is a lot lower, but your defense is higher, and my brother has music on, and your aggro is a lot higher. You get about 20% more aggro while in that form, but when you don't use that, your damage is a bit more, like slightly higher. At the high levels, you unlock more skills where you gain 50% attack while you're in attack mode, which is this mode, and when you're in defense mode, you get 50% extra defense, but you lose 20% of the opposite stats. So when you're in attack mode, you lose 20 defense. When you're in defense mode, you lose 20 attack, but you do get a gain. Oops. Yeah, you can swim. You can swim underwater when the water is deep enough, but this is pretty shallow. There we go. I can't really see. Normally you can see underwater. There's flying in this game, and there's also mounts. I have a horse currently. There we go. You ride it sideways, like side saddle. Anyways, so yeah, Vanguard's primary is a tank, but secondary is the DPS. You get skill points in this game, which you can see here. I think I have some. Yeah, look, 120 points. Anyways, you get to put them wherever you like. I should really use them, but yeah, we'll do it soon. You get to use them on your game has like base stats, which it does pre for you, sort of thing. You get power, which is your attack. That one's defense. That one's magic resistance, that's magic damage, and that's dexterity, which is critical. So if you want to build DPS, you can go power and agility. Every class you can has 2 builds normally, as this is a tank or a DPS. I can either go full tank, so I can go douche, or I can go mainly there, some there, or could go mainly there, or all there, or some here. And the other classes, let's talk about those. So we got a occultist, which is it's like a mage. Its abilities are AoEs, they do CCs, and they do party buffs. Party buffs aren't that great, but they're handy. They increase critical damage of this party, and that's the better, I believe. Here goes a person. What else do they do? And have a lot of CC, a lot of AoEs, but I don't do a lot of single target damage compared to, obviously, a Vanguard with I am. Okay, so you've got that, and you also have... They can also go into heal mode. When in heal mode, all the skills get turned into heals, and they have the same sort of style. So if you need like to click and make a circle on the floor, you have to do that with the heal, or you pick up the target and heal them, stuff like that. What else we got on it? But that's it, to be honest. I haven't played it, but I looked into it, sort of thing. And then there's a Blade Master, which is a warrior cross assassin sort of class. It didn't seem to have any gap closers, but it had a tornado you can throw at people, which pulls people into the tornado location. A streak of lightning. Yeah, and a lot of slashes and stuff. Has a skill from like League of Legends, try Damamir, where he basically can't die for 5 seconds. You get that as well, but instead of you basically on gold when your HP goes down to 1%, you actually sacrifice your HP down to 1% to use it. So you could kill yourself using it, or you could actually save yourself, which is kind of cool. And also got a CC reduction and a bubble and stuff like that, so that can also back up tank. So Blade Master is focus wise DPS, single target DPS more than AoE DPS, but I do have a few AoEs. And secondary is also a tank. So Cultist is mage and support sort of thing, and also healers. Vanguard is tank and DPS. And then you have a sword mage. A sword mage is, well, a mage which uses a sword instead of a staff. I don't know why they have a sword, because all their skills seem to be all range attacks. They have fire elements and ice elements. Fire is damage, and ice is obviously freezing and snares and whatnot. So the main focus is mage damage, like AoE damage, and the second focus is AoE CC. They do have lightning skills as well. I don't know how they work, so I need to check into that, or you guys can have a look into that. What else we got? I've done 4 classes. We've got a healer, which is a summoner. They can summon obviously monsters and whatnot to do damage, and they also are primary healers. The main focus is healing, the secondary is about... There's a person flying. And the secondary is about CC and stuff like that. They summon a monkey, well, a giant yeti, which when you summon a yeti, it does damage and knocks people over, which is pretty cool. And there's other ones, there's a snake which snares people. What else we got? We've got a sniper. I'm not sure if it's called a sniper, but it's a guy with 2 handguns, or a sniper rifle. Handguns is more quick damage and less range, but less damage as well. The sniper mode, you are slower, you can't run as quick, and your damage is really high. The primary of that class is to take people out from the distance, but they have traps as well. The traps are used for CC and also to either kill people. You can also turn into a robot. Yeah, that's just random. Every class has 6 to 8 skills, which go along here. Well, once I get my mouse, you get 3 here and 3 here. The 3 this side are based on the Vanguard, it's damage dealt. So the more damage I deal to people, the more of a bar I get here. Once it's full, I can use one of these skills. If it's quarter full, I can use this one. If it's half full, I can use this one, which I don't have yet. When it's full, I can use this one. And so I normally do damage because I've been doing damage, so it gives you more damage. This side is damage dealt. No, intake. So when you hit me, it builds up this bar, and then I can use it. As you can see, it's an AoE that knocks people over. One that increases my defense and makes me take less damage, and another one I'm not sure about. Some classes have 2 effects when you double click it. But this one, this is my that skill. Okay, so what else we got? The game's got a cash shop, which is up here. Okay, I have no idea. So fashion, there's loads of fashion. As this game's only been out for like 3 months, there's plenty of fashion, and you can dye fashion as well. So I'll pick on. There's one I like somewhere. That one, I think. Not really. Okay. That one. No. That one. There we go. I like that. And you can have different colours, you know, red, black, white. I tried PvP in this game. I dueled my girlfriend, Mrs Bytes, and yeah, my class currently is pretty tanky, even though I haven't used these points yet, which is kind of funny, which I should start to use soon. I thought it was this funny, because literally every time she dealt damage to me, it tickled, and I haven't used any stats. These are literally the base stats. So the damage tickling is kind of funny, but I'm guessing she hasn't used her stats as well, because our pack game was in Chinese until yesterday, so we had no idea what was going on. So yeah, this game is coming out in closed beta in October, maybe November. You can sign up now on my.com, and hopefully I'll see you guys playing this. If you want to know how to play it on Chinese server and use the translation patch, which isn't great, as you can tell, it makes no sense in some areas. It's finally over. It was like a nightmare, one kind of night. Yeah, that doesn't make no sense. There was an NPC saying something about what was it? It was like something about dying, but he said die, then he said descendants, where die should have been at the end or in the middle, but yeah, it's at the beginning. And you've got like loads of actions in this game. As you go to there, you've got all these, got 4 dances, got some singing and stuff. There's not much I can really say at the moment because I haven't played it that long. I've only played it for about 3 hours until. It was kind of hard to understand. Yeah, I didn't like plan this video, so whatever comes, that's what you get. I'm gonna go explore. What is? Can I kill it? Yeah. You can dive around, you can like jump through the sky, which is kind of weird. You can also fly in this game, but I haven't unlocked wings. I'll show you guys wings quickly actually. If you're gonna go in the cash shop, there's wings in game. I've already bought them, but I can't use them yet. They are there, just normal white wings. If I go here, go to there. These are literally all the wings in the game, but you can buy in the cash shop. Got some metal wings, got some like big angel wings, some butterfly wings. character creation, you can't go crazy, you can't have like a weird looking thing, because it kind of has like limits on how big, like your breasts, your butt, and your legs and stuff like that. You can't have like really tiny stumpy legs. I like those wings. You can have wrinkles on your face, you can have 2 different colour eyes. Mine has blue and red, I believe, or green and red. That's mounts. And stuff in the bottom. So it goes robot, stag beetle, a horse, another stag beetle, another horse. My favourite is this. That's so awesome. Boy, it is expensive. You got a deer. You got an eagle, which I'm guessing it can fly. If not, it's kind of pointless. Another deer. Some steampunk thing. This is kind of funny. A swan. Oh, and a giant bull. I saw someone with this. I was kind of confused. So you got wings, fashion. People believe this game's going to be heavily cash shop based, but currently I haven't seen anything like that. So we're jumping up one quickly. There we go. You can pick up people. If you're female, you can pick up a man, you can pick up a woman, you can do that. I believe there's 3 races. You got like people, midget things like these kids, but people size, well, little people size of kids sort of thing. I'm not sure if you got elves, but I do keep seeing these people around, the NPCs. Okay guys, I'm going to end the video there because I'm starting to ramble. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't like this video but you like the game, still subscribe and you better see more about it if you want to. If you want to see certain things, just post in the comments below. If you want me to play different games or make a guide on how to play this game currently on Chinese servers, feel free to post that and I will do so. So, peace out guys, you've been watching Daily Bytes with your host, Mr Bytes.